AQHA Racing Challenge Update, powered by the American Quarter Horse Association.
Springtime in quarter horse racing means, among other things, the beginning of the Bank of America Racing Challenge Series. Some 51 win-and-you're-in regional qualifying races will be contested over 4 countries: the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Brazil. We're on location at Sam Houston Race Park, one of just 2 tracks, along with Alberta's Evergreen Park, that will host regional races in all 5 divisions. Sam Houston Race Park has already conducted challenge races in 3 of the 5 divisions, and we'll cover those, as well as 3 graded events at Remington Park, plus a lot more on this edition of the AQHA Racing Challenge Update. Hi, I'm Jim Byers. It's our 3rd year covering all of the regional qualifiers heading up to Championships Night, which this year is October 14th at Prairie Meadows in Altoona, Iowa. Each of the winners of these regional qualifiers gets an automatic berth in the championship race of their division. And should a regional winner be unable to go, then the 2nd or 3rd place finisher or another horse will be named as the replacement based on the program's rules. On this show tonight, we have races in all 5 of the divisions. So let's get started right here in Houston, Texas, with fillies and mares 3 and up, going 400 yards in the Marial Distaff Challenge. An overflow field produces a wild finish in this challenge. Number 11, Brookside, offers the best finish with jockey Francisco Calderon to stave off Barefoot Beach by a neck with HR Chatterwagon 3rd. Bred and owned by Linda Loftus Tobias, Brookside is 5 for 9 in her career. Leon Bard is the trainer. In late February, the first of the Marial Distaff Challenges took place at Hipódromo de las Americas in Mexico City. Under Alejandro Gomez, Puddles Cash led all the way to score over the Ivory Letter and Lonely in Front BR. Puddles Cash is trained by Jose Ravel Baltazar Aguilar for owner Quadra HMD. On May 7th at Sundowns in Kennewick, Washington, A Blur for Sure punched her ticket to the Grade 1 final in this division October 14th with a 31-1 upset under Jose Figueroa. Bred and owned by Tom Williams, the Montana-bred A Blur for Sure is trained by Joseph Sandoval. Gone Fast rallied for 2nd, with Classic Secret BR 3rd. At Remington Park on May 14th, Time for Wine qualified for the 2nd straight season to the Marial Distaff Championship by winning the Oklahoma City Track's Grade 3 regional qualifier. The winner of the Marial Distaff final last year, Time for Wine campaigns for Pete Scarmardo. John Weghorst, the trainer, and James Flores had them out for this decisive win over Jess and Vision and Honeymoon Candy. We'll have a look at 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and distance runners when the AQHA Racing Challenge Update continues right after this.
If I could tell my horse one thing, you've shown me what it is to dream. And because of you, I've known what it's like to realize those dreams. You gave me the confidence to see I was capable of the best, and you proved to me that hard work really does pay off. You're not just my horse. You're my family. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart.
The youngest crop of racing quarter horses, those foaled in 2015, have already started to make it to the races. Here at Sam Houston Race Park, their edition of the John Deere Juvenile Challenge is not until later in the meeting. But in Phoenix, Turf Paradise has already qualified the first horse to the John Deere Juvenile Championship. In this 350-yard test for 2-year-olds, the familiar Arizona connections of trainer Matt Fales and his parents Ralph and Carolyn Fales combined to put Cowgirl and Up into position for the Grade 2 final of this division. Ralph and Carolyn Fales bred and owned this filly, who also won a trial for this regional in her career debut. She's a decisive winner here over Famous Joker and Arrow of Cupid, Jorge Bordieu, the winning jockey. The longest-winded runners have their own division, the Distance Challenge. It's for 3-year-olds and up at 870 yards. The final in this division is a Grade 1. Here at Sam Houston, they've already qualified the first of 8 horses to the Distance Challenge final. The start-to-finish winner is Stoley's Pro under Francisco Calderon. Stoley's Pro comes from a legendary sector in quarter horse racing. He's a full brother to world champion Stoley's winner and a half to 2014 Bank of America Challenge Championship winner Stimulus. Campaigned by the same owner-breeder, former AQHA champion Jerry Wyndham. Leon Bard is the trainer, as Stoley's Pro defeats EC Cartel. with Bet I Make You Famous third. Back to Turf Paradise. On the same April 30th card where Cowgirl and Up made the John Deere Juvenile final, another Ralph and Carolyn Fales homebred, Mickey Ward, earned a spot in the distance final with a 5 1/4 length score over Executive Trust and Rare Ed. Trained by Matt Fales and ridden by Jorge Bourdieu, Mickey Ward has won this regional 3 years in a row and contested last year's championship running 5th. The Grade 3 AQHA Remington Park Distance Challenge on May 14th featured 2 finalists from Championships Night at Los Alamitos last year, Just a Little Rusty and CJ's Rock Solid. Under Josh Romero, CJ's Rock Solid earns a trip back to the final for owner-breeder Rockin' J Running Horses and trainer Tammy K. Johnson. Just a Little Rusty is second, with the Speed Professor third. Owners and trainers of 3-year-olds have options as to which division to try in this series. They can shoot high and take on older horses in the Rich Bank of America Challenge Championship, or stay within the sophomore set, taking on fellow 3-year-olds in the Adequan Derby division. The first of the qualifiers for the Grade 3 400-yard Adequan Derby Championship has been determined at Sundowns in the Tri-Cities area of Washington State. In the Tri-Cities, we have a dual disqualification. Original winner Genuine Version and runner-up El Bar D Genuine Red were both DQ'd for acts of interference. So Long Lost Buddy becomes the winner, with Downside Embezzler second and Separate Flame third. Ridden by Eddie Aceves, Long Lost Buddy is trained by Mark Hansen for RTM Stables, Ben McKinney, and Richard Gardner. Stay with us for more on the AQHA Racing Challenge update right after this final timeout.
If I could tell my horse one thing, I would tell her you're my daughter's BFF. You are her quiet time, her free time. I love the way she looks in your eyes and kisses on you every day. She's learned that you are more than just an animal. You are her everything. You hold her heart, and you hold mine when you hold her.
A dozen regional qualifiers are scheduled in the Bank of America Championship Division. It's for 3-year-olds and up at 440 yards. 4 have already been run, starting at Jockey Club de Sorocaba in Brazil in late March. Prime Panther finishes well to defeat Verdugo Dash, with Good Twin third. Ridden by A. Silva, her trainer M. Prajedes, Prime Panther is owned by Cowboy Ranch and Aras Mi Sueño. At Turf Paradise on April 30th, Jessa Cowboy completed a regional challenge triple for trainer Matt Fales, as his charge led a blanket finish to the wire in the BOA Turf Paradise Championship Challenge. Under Vince Guerra, Jessa Cowboy was a neck better than heat warning, with Roman Soldier CD third. 7th in the BOA Challenge Championship last year at Los Alamitos. Jessa Cowboy is owned by Larry Stark, who bred this 5-year-old along with Phyllis Stark. It was deja vu at Sam Houston for its Grade 2 $103,000 plus BOA Championship Challenge last month. 2016 World Champion Jessies First Down wins in a track record time of 21.214 seconds, lowering the previous mark set in this race 2 years ago by Daytona B. Jessie's First Down has won 5 straight and 9 of his last 11. Rodrigo Vallejo, the winning jockey for trainer Judd Curl, and owner-breeder Ted Abrams. Runner-up TLC Dale also eclipsed the previous 440-yard track record. Dutcher was third. The Bank of America Remington Park Championship Challenge is a Grade 2, with a purse in excess of $114,000. On May 14th, Sky Bow Dash breaks on top and holds off Rockin' Disco with 3 Olives and Smoke third. Ridden by Ricky Ramirez for trainer Trey Wood, Sky Bow Dash is owned by Bobby Simmons. We'll go on location for the next edition of this show to Remington Park in Oklahoma City, which hosts 3 graded regional qualifiers. We'll also have regional results from Mexico to Minnesota. I'm Jim Byers. Thanks a lot for watching. On behalf of all of us at Raceview Network, we hope you'll catch us next time here on the AQHA Racing Challenge Update.